Hello and welcome back, guys. Welcome back to Hello Daytotypes. Welcome back. Today we are going to be making a bunch of prototypes, basically just prototypes. First, let's address my absence over the last week. So, the first day was great and it was chill. The second day was the same thing, it was still chill. And the third day, I felt sick. I'm not sure how that happened, but it seems like apparently I got a fever because of the whole, like the seasonal thing, because monsoon was just starting to begin at the time, and I just became really sick. So yeah, I've been sick for something like the past 4 days, and finally I'm back. Now, uh, there are some things that I noticed about the channel, and I want to like clear them up before we like continue. One of the thing is I've seen people tell me that the mic that's that's the one I'm using right now, it's not being very legible or clear because seems like there's some background noise for you guys. So let's see. In a few more days I might get a new mic, or I might switch my laptop around, and we'll just take a closer look at what's happening to the mic and why it's choosing to be this noisy, and hopefully fix that problem in the next upcoming weeks. Now the task at hand is to make very small streams. It seems like one of the impact of the seasonal changes is that me staying in this very closed room, which also gets very humid and quite hot sometimes in the mornings, uh, is not a great thing for my body, obviously. So we'll be trying to change that around and hopefully fix that. So before we get to that part, uh, what we are going to do now is that we are going to make some prototypes, and most of my streams here on are going to be a maximum of 1 to 2 hours. That's it. I'll be doing a lot more chunks of these videos on live streams across the time periods, and you know just because I'm making 1 or 2 hour streams doesn't mean that I'll be like uh, just streaming for 2 or 1 hour a day and you might miss me. It's actually going to be the opposite. I'm going to be making a lot more of these smaller streams because I feel like inspiration is hard to come by these days, because I've become quite isolated from most of the people I know, and yeah, there are just stuff. I'm just working through stuff, and I don't want to like sink into a spot where things get difficult for me, and yeah, it just restarts my cycle of abandoning projects, isolating, not getting the inspiration to make stuff. The cycle just goes on, and I don't want to do that anymore. I'm just going to make very small games, even if they are very silly, if they look dumb, or if they are not even qualified enough to be toys. I don't know, man. That's not a very great problem to have, but it's okay. I don't know. It's like a trade-off thing. So yeah, first things first. I saw this game on which it's called Loro Antimonic. The game is it's a very simple game. Okay, it's a very simple game. It's not at all something uh, that's something like, it's not a grand idea. But let me tell you, this is one of those games that have been uh, just teaching me a lot of things, because if you are like a regular chatter or a regular friend of mine, then you might know that I love arcade games. I love games that are very simple mechanically to pick up and hard to master. That's basically it, right? And let me tell you, this fluoro antimonic game, it is the most simple game you could make in a 3D environment, but the core loop and the replayability in the core game mechanic was the best I have seen this year, guys. The way they introduced the game was that under the acid rain we collect orbs, and even though it's just like half a sentence or just one sentence, it just was truly magical to play. It was a very straightforward game that felt very amazing to play, It's just you walking in acid rain. You should not be hit by the rain, and you just need to collect these orbs. There are like really really big. They looked like they were like at least 1 feet in diameter. That's how big they looked. It was a fantastic game, and it made me realize that all these times that I used to be worrying about not being able to make great art, or that oh, I don't know to draw, I don't know to make music, and that game really like made me rethink things. Maybe I don't need to do all those things. Maybe I can just go into stuff and just figure out shit before I get stuck into these places and sink into them. And that was amazing, let me tell you. That was amazing. I really love that game, and I'm really thankful I found that game a couple days ago when I was sick, because it was really amazing. It's just an amazing game. That's all I can say about it. It was cool and I had fun, and that's how I want games to be. I can just pick it up, I can play it for 2 hours, I can forget about it for the rest of my life. I can be 70 or 60, I can just go into its.io, I can type in fluoro antimonic and just pick it up. Oh my god, I used to play this game when I was 22, and just revisit the game for another 2 hours, then forget the fuck out of it. That's how games are supposed to be. Now, making games into something like a daily thing with these with all the foremost stuff, the fear of missing out things. Those like I I I appreciate that they think their game is that important to people, and of course they may be important to people on that level, but still I think there is enough space in our industry to both uh, be sustainable as fluoro antimonic to be as a game, and also be some conglomerate of the new game dev nation, where your games is not a game anymore, it's a platform for people to express themselves, and all that cool jazz that comes with that. I think that's really cool. We are in a very very interesting place in mankind, where we don't know if things are going to go to shit, but they may go to shit. And if they do, it's a cool thing too. It's what, like, it's just poetic, man. It's just poetic. And that got me thinking, what if I at least attempt to make a game like fluoro antimonic? So, while I don't want to just remake fluoro antimonic, because obviously it already exists, I thought there is something in fluoro antimonic that can be a bit more, like, maybe we can take inspiration from this project and apply it to my own future projects, where the goal is to just do this and be the best at this, and that's it. And I think that's very simple, right? You give a player two goals: do this, don't do this. But if you make the second goal, instead of being don't do this, be the best at this, that makes people play a bit differently, instead of saying don't get hit by acid rain, you just say just collect more orbs, and that somehow incentivizes people to go out and collect those orbs in spite of the danger of being hit by acid rain. That's pretty cool. Maybe it's how they say in this book, reality is broken, where they say uh, games are fundamentally things in which people just like they choose a challenge that they don't necessarily have to face, a challenge that people can just walk away from if it gets too much to them. And the possibility and the availability of the option of walking away from is what makes games more thrilling and more opportunistic and uh, more fun than reality. Yeah, I mean I'm a nerd. I don't think normally people read books or play games when they're sick, but I have nothing else to do. I have to keep myself entertained, right? I tried watching movies, but I don't know, man. It feels like 2 weeks ago is Navratri, right? So they just put out all the good movies in that week, and last week is somewhat like a very simple week where they just, like re-roll movies that I watched in my childhood, and it wasn't as engaging to me because I can like describe those scenes frame by frame. So I just thought, okay, let's fire up the PC, let's see what's happening. Mm, and yeah, so I have some game ideas now. Actually, I have been quite worried because last time I streamed, which was like a week ago or something, I noticed near the end that someone had been talking for quite a while. Like they had been so talking some game ideas like 5 to 10 minutes. They have been just messaging me, and I did not notice them at all because uh, I don't know how to see the chat messages yet, and I felt really guilty because that's just not fair. Like they were literally like making an attempt to talk to me and get to know me more, and like uh, describe, or they were talking about some kind of a game game thing. I don't remember exactly, but I couldn't respond to them on time, and I felt like, oh my god, oh shit, I should have known. Okay, we luckily no one messaged yet. But in case if you message me, can you like DM me on Twitter or somewhere where you know I'll actually see the message, because I get no notice at all, guys. Like I keep my notice on my phone. Like let me let me see, like it's on, right? But it's not just showing. I don't know if even the notice are supposed to work that way, because I haven't looked into that too much. So yeah, this is what's been happening, on my side for the past few days, and yeah. So let's go. Uh, so the first game that I planned was this Mars game, right? And I couldn't make it. and I was just walking in circles around that. And now, look, the main thing for me is that my skills are in a weird place where the ideas I want to make just seem a little isolated from me, and the ideas I can actually make feel like projects I've already made. And yeah, I've been having a difficult time, like understanding and managing my expectations while also managing the look and feel of the game. I'm more of a feels guy and a vibes guy, guys. I make a simple game, then just try to make it as beautiful and as expressive as I can, and hopefully it works out. Mm, yeah, I think I've hit my yapping limit for the stream, so let's just start making things before I start, like talking, talking again for the next 20 or 50 minutes. You never know what happens. So this buoyant game, right? I'm just going to start making games in one day and just put it on its. I'm not going to care about the quality anymore. I'm not going to. Yeah, man, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna take this seriously at all because I just wanna churn out quantity. Every day I wake up and think, okay, what if I actually like. What if I actually like just go beyond and just do stuff differently, and I'm gonna use my bestie. Wait, rapier is not coming. What? Did I like type the spelling wrong, or I should actually like get to learn this, this cross-platform deterministic and this, but we just do stuff now. There's no more quality control. Emails, what the fuck? We haven't even tested the project and there's an error running. Man, that's scary. Anyways, let's just fuck it. Oh boy. And initially, the Pong remix that I wanted to make as a commercial project, I'm just gonna put it for like $5 or $3. I don't care anymore. I'm just gonna start making small games. I'm gonna like, I don't know, man. I'm just gonna start making small projects and just start finding people to make games with. I'm gonna make a small team. We're gonna change the world and do all this shit afterwards. Right now, it's time to ball. It's time to fucking go for the. It's time to go for the sky or the nets or I don't know, man. Whatever, just the boundary. Sometimes I like scroll through this and I find a lot of interesting plugins. People are really, they are really cool, man. They just start making super cool stuff. What's theater? Damn. Dialogue. Wow. The emotional project. Maybe I should revisit that with this. Okay. I'm not gonna get distracted. Okay, if you get distracted, who was watching the stream, please tell me to get back on track. It will be really nice of you if you do so. And I might have posted a game of mine to it's not exactly a game of mine. I made it with my friends. We all made it together, and we have already put it on it, and people used to play it a lot. Even if I like randomly open it, so I do that. I have a computer. I can show it on screen. Oh my god! It's not a yo. Hope no porn games come on screen now. I don't know. I will not like. Uh, oh wait, okay. The first screen that opens is like our recommended screen. Okay, so there's going to be no porn here. Okay, it's only the like those top games right now. That's what show porn. Okay. Ah, okay. That's nice. That's nice. I don't know if I'm supposed to show the screen, but let's just show this. You see, this is what I mean, guys. Like every day, someone is actually like playing the games I make, and do you know how cool that is to me? Because man, when I made Gun Glitch, the pride I had when I made Gun Glitch was beautiful, man. I just felt like I actually did something worthwhile. I actually did something that matters. Someone actually likes the stuff I make. Someone actually plays the stuff I make. Do you know how cool that is to me? This is what I mean, guys. Like, literally, people are playing it every day, and I'm like, wow, okay, if they are playing it on itch.io, they must love it over there. And over there here means Newgrounds. And see, I'm from India. Here, Newgrounds is banned at an I don't know. There's banned it because there's like so much spawn on it and stuff like that. But VPNs are allowed in India, and I don't know. I just wanted to reach a wider audience, and I tried using a VPN and like accessing Newgrounds and like putting games on Newgrounds, and Gun Glitch worked properly. You can't zoom, like you can't like make the screen full screen. I don't know why it doesn't allow us to do that. But that's basically it. You can't full screen in Newgrounds. You can't. Also, I tried putting Cute Sweeper because Cute Sweeper is one of those games that literally blew up. Let me show you the analytics. See, this is what I mean. Like Cute Sweeper is the highest. Okay, let me. Yeah, Cute Sweeper is the highest views any game of mine ever got, and I really wanted to put it on Newgrounds because I thought, okay, let's just put it there. Let's just get a lot of feedback, and that completely backfired on me, guys. Because the first time I uploaded, I forgot to check this small checkbox that enables the shared buffer origin. If you don't know what it means, don't worry about that. It's just a feature in your browser, okay? It's just a cool feature in your browser that allows games to run faster. Even like slightly bigger games. You might have known, once upon a time all the games on the web were mostly 2D polygons just moving around, and now it's cool stuff with 3D and a lot of shader work going on in the background. There's like multiple streams of audio going on. Friday Night Funkin', those type of games, they aren't very conventionally easy to be supported or run on an old browser, but they just work on normal modern browsers because of the shared array origin and the buffer things. And yeah, unfortunately I didn't know I had to click that, but for the gun glitch I had pressed that, so I don't know how I missed it. And when I enabled it and checked it, I noticed that the game always runs in full screen and it looks like shit. When you run Cube Sweeper on its on Newgrounds, you can't even play it to give it a normal plausible rating. It's junk. It's it's digital junk. It doesn't run. You can't click any button on it. I don't know how to describe it. I just can't zoom in. I can't just fix the problem, and it feels very frustrating. I think I hope there were easier things to just do it. I hope. I mean, a main thing that would like make the thing very easy to do would be just hoping Newgrounds got unbanned by the Indian government. I don't know why, but while it's banned, it's not like totally like 100% banned. Like if you want to really use it, you can use a VPN and access it. No one's going to like say you shouldn't do that. They do give you that free will to like visit whatever site you want, unless you're doing some weird shit. Then they will come to you and tell you just stop and stuff like that. So this is what's been happening to me in the past few days. There are some things that are out of my control that I can't totally control and totally impact, and my inability to accept and understand that objectively, it's like I do understand I can't control that, but what can I do? It's just oh, okay, that's something. Hello Kovino, hi, welcome back to the stream. uh, yeah, so that's what's been happening now. We we have a game on Newgrounds that I can't access anymore or provide a fix for it because I just don't know how the thing works. And even if I wanted to learn, the learning resources are all behind this wall that I can't and don't want to breach again. I don't know. What if it's a crime to use VPNs or something? I just don't want to take a risk anymore. At least not on stream. Anyways, so the first game of Daytotypes is called Buoyant. So in this game, you're some kind of a sea marker or something. Okay, you know what? You're just an yellow ball. You are under the water. You have to save yourself. You just start coming up. Okay, and the thing is, you can't control the actual yellow color ball you are, but instead you get to control the environment. And yeah, how typical, right? Ah, okay, then I'm gonna keep just sticking to it. That's what I was like. I don't know why they really banned it, but they banned it. Maybe like breaching it would be like, I don't know, maybe suspicious or something. So I'm just gonna keep your advice in mind and just stick with it hereafter. Mm, yeah, so buoyant. Let's make it. Uh, and I found this really cool trick where if you like just use rigid bodies for everything in your project, you can like after it backfires on you, you can just sit and cry for like 2 hours and then get back to the task at hand. So I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm gonna try to use kinematic bodies in a proper way that's actually like supported by the engine and not stylize the physics anymore. Because the last time I stylized the physics, it was really crazy. I had something like 150 lines of code, and it wasn't exactly the effect I was looking for. But then I had this uh, thought, where what if I just applied an impulse to one body and just added a random vector to it, to add some variety in the motion of it, and that worked exactly as I intended it to work, and I was like, damn, okay, maybe I just like overthought the thing a lot. Yeah, I've been seeing the consistency a lot. Like I really didn't expect. Uh, uh, what do you call this? Say, blue sky. I just didn't expect a lot of growth in blue sky, because I thought blue sky is relatively new, and I just used it for like 2 days. One was right. It was really long back. I think it was like last year or the start of this year, where my friend was like, "Do you want an invite code? Just ask me." And I was like, "Okay, can I please have it? Maybe Twitter is going to die because of Elon Musk." And I just created a profile, and that's it. But recently, I've been posting like the same stuff from my Twitter. I've been just reposting it, and just like retweeting it over there, and I don't know why it's like really blowing up over there. I'm like, wow, 3 likes. I've never had this many likes and stuff like that. Yeah, it's basically a Twitter clone. I'm pretty sure like the old team of the Twitter team is what like is maintaining Blue Sky now. There are some features on Blue Sky that's really cool. Like there's this feeds thing that's more kind of like a thing from Mastodon, where you can just start making very accurate lists or precise lists, where you can just select what people or what topics to follow in each feed, and you can just leave it up to that, and it's going to be giving you the same thing. There's a feed for cats, there's a feed for just Tamil posts, and I was like, wow, this is cool, man. Okay, so yeah, so today's game is going to be very very simple. I'm just going to use a bunch of static bodies. Okay, I think, what if I make a small. I'm gonna make some shapes first, and then use the shape to like instantize it, a bunch. 150. So this side is 600 by 600, so we can just keep 4 sides, and that's going to be like that. uh, on thickness, maybe you can make this 30 to just give it a bunch of visual clarity. Okay, so let's make this a wall scene. Now this is going to be an area 2D, because this one's going to be a spike. Bye bye. I hope you have a great day. All the best for your stream. Bye. Uh, yeah. So we are going to be making some spikes now. Wait, collision body. Yeah. To just make this simple, I'm just gonna use a sketch of mine on Figma and just put it in and then make a polygon 2D from there, because then it's going to be the same to same, both in the like in the drawing and in the physical. Actually, you know what? Let me show you guys a little project I made. This Sasi on my screen. I actually wanted it to be called desktop dances. I can't export this and give you guys it because it crashes when I try to export it. Let me show you, okay? So yeah, the loading is part of the experience because I'm using GIFs, so that's making it really hard on the engine, and I am importing these into the engine using a GD extension thing, which is probably the cause of what's happening to the project and why it's not being able to be exported to other platforms. I really wish I could make this and give it for free, because I mean it's not even my art. I'm just like using other people's art, making it into a small character that dances on your screen and just sending it. Yeah, I'm posting it with credit, but still it's not exactly mine. Yep. So point. Yeah, this was a question I had for the first project I wanted to make. Well, I'm gonna revisit it someday. I'm really gonna pull it off, because I'm just gonna make it something like, what if you are Link, Link from Legend of Zelda. He does not like normally talk to people. He just sort of nods, smiles, and looks at you funny if you know if you like have a conversation with him. And while I'm not sure how I'm supposed to make the project, I will figure it out. I'm pretty sure I'll figure it out. It's a very simple project, and I just don't know how to make the back end, or like the things that need the robustness behind the projects. But one day I'll find it. Okay, that sounds scary. Let's make it funnier, I guess. $150. The height. Wait, that's crazy. The width is supposed to be 130 and 30, right? Okay, that works. Let's make the fill a funny red color. Yeah, let's make it red. Who cares? Does this look dangerous? I hope so, because it's going to be very stabby. It's going to be a very stabby shape. Is this loaded? Oh god, this is reminding me of the time when I was developing this, and wow, it was quite the experience. I suddenly understood why people used to complain a lot about Unity. Okay. I hope that does not affect the stream. If it does, I'm really sorry, guys. Actually, you know what? Let's make a 2D scene. Add a wall, add a color rect to the background. Yeah. That, oh wait. I was using a Figma keybind and that's why I'm not gonna use that, don't worry. I'm just gonna desaturate it a little bit. Yeah, this does feel kinda on the ice, so let's go. It's going to be more 2D. We are going to make this 300, tab 300, and then oh shit. Let's go. Now what happens when we rotate this? Does this rotate to our liking? Let's go. That's it. This is going to be basically how the world works. So yeah. Now this is going to be a funny thing. It's going to be a rigid body 2D, but it's going to be actually a player. Why am I using rigid body 2D here? Okay, actually, you know what, let's just stick to player. Let's just stick to a character body 2D. It's going to be the same thing anyway. Up direction. Actually, you know what, position shape, and it's going to be a small sphere. Okay, because it's 2D, it's going to be a small circle. It's going to be 30. Okay, it's going to be 15. Yeah, and we are going to be okay. I actually need to make a small circle now, and let's make a circle. Very small circle. It's going to be 30 height and 30 width, and this is going to be a glorious shade of yellow. It's going to be a very fun yellow to look at. I hope it's fun to look at. If it does not look fun to look at, act like it looks fun to look at. Let's export this now, and we are going to call this, drumroll please, circle.png, because creativity matters in the game, not in the naming of random PNGs that I am not sure. Textures nearest. Yeah, I don't want to use that because I'm not going to be using that. Okay, let's look at what the heck. Wait, let's look here. It's 30, right? It's 30 here, right? Then why are you 40? Why? Slightly move this guy, and tada, we have our glorious yellow guy, and that's pretty cool. Now for this, yeah, let's just get a little dude in here. Let's see. I see you have chosen death. I am not pleased at all. This is 15, and I'm doing this because I want to make this the base of the spike the important bit in this scene, and we have to add a collision shape 2D now. Let's see if I can make a polygon without crying. Okay. Okay, let's go like this. Okay, so there's supposed to be 30, so I'm gonna say this is 15 and this is 0. Now this is going to be 0 and this is going to be minus 30. You do it. You do it. Okay, so yep. Wait, what is this? What? I didn't do anything to you. Why are you angry now? Polygon based shapes are not meant to be used or edited directly through the collision shape 2D. Please use the collision polygon 2D node instead. Okay. Now this is a cool thing about Code where it probably is just going to. It didn't. I got disrespected. I do not deserve this, guys. I swear to you, I do not deserve the disrespect I just got. I am quite embarrassed about this. Please, no one speak to me about this, because if you do, you are going to be responsible for my early passing away. I feel extremely skibbity right now, because we just made a very cool looking spike and it looks cool as hell. and that's going to be very cool. Okay. What do we do next? So we have a spike, we have a player, we have a wall. Now what we are going to do is just we are just going to make some rigid body 2D. These are going to be regular rigid body 2Ds where you just push it around, it's just going to be, you're just going to, and stuff like that. That's basically it. You're not going to be doing anything. You're just going to be having a boy. Body 2D, let's call it box. Maybe we can color the same box as this one. Yep, and that's it. It'll be spike, it's going to be a base one, it's going to be clear, and it's going to be, yep. So far we have this. What else can we make? Maybe we can make a bunch of variation to the boxes. This big box, this is the box, and maybe we can have small boxes that are like actually, you know what, let's just make a very we are going to be inheriting from this. I didn't just cancel all that just to rename, okay? I'm just going to actually do things, bro. I'm gonna actually do things. Export var player HP. You can just write HP, but I like being clear. Let's keep that 3. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to work. I did not expect enter to be read as the input. I've been seeing a lot of patterns, like people use Z and X as a thing too, so let's add that to the input too, just to be more supportive to people who play like that. I think that's like a thing that's become more common because of, actually, let's first if I add things that goes right. So we gotta minus this. Actually, you know what? It's yeah. Skibbity. Yep. And ta-da! We have that's it. We literally completed our game. That's it. That's it. We just completed our game. That's all. That's all, guys. We have our hit game of the year 2024. Okay. You wanna flashbang people? Alrighto. So let's make a couple balls now. It's all static. Oh, screen. Let's delete all this. Huh? $76. Okay, that's okay, but 76. 76. Not only 75. How long is this wall again? Okay, whatever. I don't want to think so much about it. Oh my god. of truth. If this aligns, you've done a massively great job. Why are you? Why are you existing? Why does a gap appear magically in the third section alone? Actually, you know what? Let's delete this. Why do I get the feeling this is supposed to be in the actual wall, like the actual world that I'm inheriting from? Is it just me, or does this second one look one pixel? It's on the same pixel. I don't know why I thought it was a different pixel. I don't know. Just human things probably. What happens if we like take this, paste it in this base world? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Yeah. Yeah. இதோ இன்னும் 1 hour தான். 1 hour முடிஞ்சிச்சு. இன்னும் ஆமாம் ஆமாம். ம் ஆ ஓ ஓகே. Okay, let's close the program. I thought I could show you guys what I've been working on for a while, but that didn't work out, so let's not worry about that. Let's worry about this. Why the hell are you, as a physics character, not obeying the laws of physics? Are you a fool, Mr. Player? Okay, let's just change the type of this player character. Let's make this beautiful. Wait, I think we're supposed to select this world and just a minute, guys. No, okay. Okay. Oh my skibidi. How's the player character going through the wall? How is that possible? I simply cannot accept this. I simply cannot accept this. It is very bad for the vision of this game to behave in such a way. Supposed to go inside. You are not supposed to do that. Oh my god. I see how it is. I see. Okay, now let's make it funky now. Let's make it funky. We're going to put a wall right above the player. Will you see how skibidi that is? Okay, let's test that out. Oh my skibidi. Oh my god. Oh mine. Oh mom. That is a simply very scary affair for me because how the hell does that even happen, bruh? So this is palm award. What this does is that it's a 52-17. So this is it. I haven't released it yet because it's $1 and I don't know if people will actually buy that. And yeah, that's why I haven't. So this is how it works. It's just a bar that fills out and it tells you when to take a break and when to get back to work, and that's basically it. Maybe we should just get this out of the door, maybe we should just publish this. I don't know. I actually have a lot of projects that I haven't shown to the public, but they are like feature complete and in a showcaseable state. Man, I should actually like go through my computer and see what projects I've been just doing this. It's been quite a while since me doing this thing where I make stuff and then just not even breathe a word about it or else. I think that's not very punk rock of me. How to actually see this without. Okay, I can see it now. I can't read that fast. Please don't do that. is the default physics engine. Let's see. Wow, this is actually worse. Wow. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna go to this folder. No. Do not see anything you're not supposed to see. So yeah, this is basically what it does. It just fills up and it goes to break, and yeah, you know what happens next. It just does the things it's supposed to do. I mean, is it buggy? Yeah. But is it worth $1? Yeah. Is it worth $20? Of course, yeah. I mean, I made it, so it's worth at least $20. So, okay, I should not cry because of this physics engine bullshit. Let's reinstall another version of Rapier. 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 It's not for normal use cases. Are we a normal use case? Yes. Yes, we are. But did we get the physics usage that we wanted from the older implementation? We did not. Let's see. I actually use this for most of my projects, you know. I know it's heavier, I know it's not supposed to be, you know, like use like normal for normal stuff, but who's gonna boss me around? Oh my skibby sigma cat. Ah. Seems like I'm just gonna check out default engine now. It's not like it is on Godot. I'll still be using Godot. It's just I don't know why it's not working, and recently I've been facing a lot of physics-based issues, and I just need an alternative for that. Yeah. Okay, I think maybe I should just do all the installation and all this shit, all the other stuff apart from you know just now. Let's see some footage of Carnivalt. But wait, Carnival's music is actually made by Danny. Wow, he's the he's the person who composed for Binding of Isaac, the original Flash game, and I think most of the songs in the game are still made by him. I really love the style of his music. It's really cool. It's, this is like a HD version because I don't remember the game looking like this. It was different. It's so funny to me. It seemed like he was gonna make it. Oh, he can run inside building. Oh, that's the start. Ah, this is how I remember the game looking actually. This is how the this is how I. Oh, so HD is not actually just HD. It's like a parallax layer. It's like fake 3D. Or maybe it's actually 3D. Yeah, the boxes are actually real 3D. So wow. Yeah, I want to remake this. I'm gonna remake this. Promote. Let's see. Let's see. I don't want to release it in a state which I'm not happy about. Let's see if everything works. So if I pass this, go back, and I click start, it doesn't save it. I don't know. If you just want to support me, I think you'll buy this. I think it's just a very simple thing. It's not anything that's particularly unique or something. Maybe people are like this, but I don't know. Yeah, I'll just put it. I'll just put it out in a okay deadline, guys. I'll put this out in like 2 days or something. You'll definitely be able to pay this in like 2 days or something. I promise you guys that. Right now, I'm not sure what. Not sure what to do, because the physics stuff I'm facing a lot of conflict. It shouldn't be this hard. That's what I'm saying. That's what I feel like. Why is it so hard? Actually, you know what? That's on me. If I was a better developer, I should have been able to rectify these issues and just make the game. So yeah, I think on that note, I am getting hungry and I want to eat. So yeah, let's end the stream, I guess. Thanks for tuning in and let's go. Uh, I know it's day one, but we have no game. Maybe day two we'll have a game. Let's see. I'll try to stream randomly. Okay, I'll just start streaming whenever I get the motivation to like go and make games hereafter. So yeah, bye bye, and maybe before going, I can show you a little bit of what Sasi on my screen actually looks like. Prayers in chat for my PC. Prayers in chat. Prayers in chat. Let's see. Let's see if it actually loads this time before, without crashing. VT3. Okay, seems like no showcase today. Anyways, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Have the coolest day possible. Oh my god, my hair was like that the whole thing. Damn. Okay, so have a great rest of your day. Uh, what else can I say? What else? What else? What else? Drink water. Yeah, keep drinking water and stay dry. I know a lot of places around the world are having storms collectively at the moment, including but not limited to India, Florida, and some places, probably some places, right? So, anyways, Northern Hemisphere, stay careful, don't don't die, and yeah, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys tomorrow